Americans all across this country have felt the effects of this storm because they've been stranded at airports today. More than 10,000 flights canceled, trains halted too, and ABC senior national correspondent Jim Avila now on when the railways and the airplanes will be moving again.
The planes that on a normal day make 10,000 flights through America's busiest air corridor, the mid-Atlantic East Coast, today carried no one and finished their rush south to avoid Hurricane Sandy. This is what the regular Monday looks like over eastern skies. Today, less than 10% of the normal air traffic flew those routes. Delays began before the storm hit and will remain after it's gone.
It'll likely take 3 to 4 days after the storm passes for things to get back to normal. By next weekend, most travelers should be where they needed to go.
Across the country, air terminals are empty, from Reagan National in Washington, D.C., to JFK in New York, where seawater encroached a Bayside runway, to Orlando, Florida, almost completely missed by Sandy, but still plagued by cancellations. Even Amtrak stations are largely empty, except for passengers at Union Station in D.C., left with nowhere to go, but oddly not considered stranded by the rail line, when trains were ordered stopped en route to New York.
Passengers were not stranded, that's the term I would not use, but we terminated the service here in Washington.
It is stranded. You have no transportation for you to get to your destination, so you are stranded.
The delays are a nationwide issue. Winds from the storm spread all the way to the Mississippi River, which means turbulence caused by Sandy could jolt a plane flying in half the nation's airspace. For the airlines, Hurricane Sandy is likely to be more expensive than last year's Irene, which cost the airlines $8 to $15 million each.